beauties, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we are checking out a Domics animation. This is Anger. I got a few requests to check this out, and I don't know if people are trying to say something, because I know I'll be a little aggro on here sometimes, and people be like, Christine, you really angry, or man, you mean, so maybe that's the situation. People want me to calm down and not be so angry at some things sometimes. So maybe this is a lesson for me. We'll find out. I know I've called, one of my nicknames is Tiny Baby Hulk, and it's because of the anger. I get it. Link for this video is in the description box below for you to check out, and we can work on our anger together. Let's see what's in store.
Anger management has always been one of those things that I constantly try to work on. Not that I have a serious issue with anger, but as much as I like to believe I portray this chill persona, I have to admit I sometimes have a short temper. Especially when people turn on their hazard lights and think they can just stop and text anywhere they want.
Is that, oh my.
Wait a minute, Dom.
On the table?
Half your videos are rants. You're always angry.
Well, no.
Yeah, I guess you have a point. Maybe if people weren't so dumb. So I try to play this little game with myself to try and minimize the anger frequency. The rules are simple. If I get mad, I lose. That's it. If I depend on anger to get through a situation, I lose. If I raise my voice a few decibels higher than it needs to be, I lose. If I'm about to reply to a dumb comment, I lose. Because I already let them get to me. Their comment was rhetorical, and I have to realize that I don't have to defend myself with everyone. Sometimes to win is to walk away. What I've realized through all of my life experiences is that nothing good has ever come from reacting with anger. Someone accidentally spills your water, oh well, accidents happen. What's done is done. If they apologize and your reply is, sorry isn't gonna dry my pants,
I agree with
neither is being angry, so calm the f down. Of course, everyone's entitled to feeling maddened or offended by things, but to act upon that anger and seeking destruction leads to no benefits. Even if acting with anger seemed like it solved the issue at hand, I realized it would have been handled better without it. A great philosopher named Jomis Animatus once said,
I got mad a lot when I was younger. I always ended up breaking stuff, so I was like, nah, being mad is expensive.
And I agree, being mad is costly, not just for the things you may have physically broken in a fit of rage, but other consequences like broken relationships. Also, being angry is honestly mentally taxing. Have you ever just been angry for so long that you get tired of being angry? Like that one time you're eating out with some friends and there's supposed to be one takoyaki per person, but for some reason that douchebag Alex, who's not even your friend, just someone else's +1, eats 2. And you just think to yourself, I hate this person now. And every time you see Alex after that, you just want to, feed him a takoyaki and punch him in the gut so he can throw it up and eat it again, since he likes eating things twice so much. But after a while, holding a grudge just isn't worth it. You gain nothing from this anger.
I just realized that my mic was pretty far from me that whole time, so I do apologize if that audio was pretty low. I just fixed it. That was only 3 minutes, and now we're good to go.
You're never gonna get the takoyaki back, so you let it go with the realization that being angry is just not worth your energy, and that there are people out there that just don't know how to do simple division.
Or be nice.
Did Alex take your takoyaki?
I know, he named someone.
A few years ago, some friends and I attended a convention and shared an Airbnb together. There was a party on one of the nights, but most of us skipped out because we'd rather stay back and play Smash and Mafia.
And chill.
John, Phil, and Stacy decided to go. Stacy was a girl that kind of self-invited herself to stay with us. Not a terrible person, but not the best either. Hours passed and it was getting pretty late into the night when John and Phil finally returned at like 4 a.m. Oh, hey, how was the party? Man, Stacy.
Wow.
Oh my god. And Phil went off. Ooh, we were all surprised because we've never seen Phil angry before.
Look at him.
Not we've never seen him this angry. No, we've never actually seen him angry, period.
At all.
It was like watching someone lick their elbow. Not impossible, just wow. That exceeded my expectations. Phil is this hardworking animator and overall chill and sweet dude who always carries a smile on his face and could cure diseases with his cheerfulness. Pretty much a monk. And for someone like him, Phil, to be pissed off, boy, you must have f***ed up pretty bad. Apparently, early into the party, Stacy left all of her stuff with Phil for him to watch for a bit. Her purse, phone, everything.
Oh.
But then, never came back.
What?
Disappeared without telling anyone. So they
Okay.
left the party and pretty much spent the whole night looking for her.
Are you
Can't
serious?
contact her without her phone, and
Yeah,
she
because
probably
he's got
wouldn't
it.
know her way back to the house without
Oh
it
my
either.
goodness.
I think they eventually found someone who said that she was with a friend the whole time.
Okay.
So they returned to the house, having wasted their whole night.
Trying to, yeah.
Should have played Smash. She then showed up at the house in the morning, unscathed, perfectly fine.
Oh,
No
goodness.
explanation either, just acted like nothing happened.
Are you?
But
That's
we'll never
inconsiderate.
forget how scary it was to see Phil mad.
That is
Because a few
inconsiderate.
years later, I then had my own Phil moment. One time,
Oh,
some
really?
friends and I went to visit
visited
another
us
friend
first
a
and
few
we
cities
drove
away
back.
for a
Okay.
couple of days. We'll call him Adam. I brought
Okay.
my tablet and work with me because I had a deadline the next day, but
That's
knew
good.
I'd still get to enjoy the trip once I was done. Plus,
Okay.
I was the only one with a car. So we get there, chill around and talk for a bit.
Okay.
Didn't have anything else planned except going out for dinner later, so I
Alright.
decided to get some work done until then.
That's good.
Dinner time comes and I'm almost done my work. Just gotta get through that last stretch. But a break
last
was much
thing.
needed. We all go outside to my car and Adam calls shotgun and
Oh,
sits in
I
the
was like,
front
what's with
because
the
he
shotgun?
knows the area and how to get to the restaurant.
Okay.
Makes perfect sense for him to be there.
Right.
But our other friend at the time, we'll call her Ellen, somehow gets offended by this because she sat in the front the whole 3-hour drive there so she could play her music and felt entitled to a permanent shotgun status for the
Okay,
duration of
but
the
he
trip.
had said
She
shotgun.
makes a fuss, demands her seat, and gets denied. And
Yeah.
for a young adult, you'd think she'd realize,
Just let it go.
maybe this isn't worth being mad about. Nope. She
No.
returns to the house and sits down on the front porch in protest.
What?
And I'm anxiously sitting there because I was starving. I
Yeah,
was looking
and
forward
you've
to
got-
some good food.
Yeah,
And then
and you
looking
gotta
forward
come
to
back.
finish my work because the sooner I did, the sooner I could relax and enjoy the trip.
Right.
But this infant is preventing our night from progressing. Everyone else
yeah.
makes their attempt to convince her to come back.
Yeah,
and
just get in the
so we can
car,
eat.
chick.
And I'm just trying to contain my stress and anger
wow.
because if I had to
Oh,
be
yeah.
the one to convince her to stop,
Being he about to slap her. Because hunger and anger is, I've been hangry on a million different, in a million different moments. I've been hangry. It's happened to me before. My husband can attest to it. If I'm hungry, sometimes he could tell I'm getting riled up because we haven't eaten yet. He'd be like, here, eat a little snack and then we'll talk. Because he's like, I can't talk to you when you like this. It's crazy. It's true though. It's a thing that happens.
being a piece of shit, I would not be able to do it
It's
calmly.
like throw her in the
Honestly, felt like 20 minutes went by before Adam decides to be the bigger person and give up his seat.
And then
Ellen
she
comes
gets-
prancing back like
No.
a princess and
No.
happily takes her seat in the front.
No.
And that kind of bipolar attitude really set me off.
No.
But I didn't blow up. I just turned my head, looked at her, and said in a dead and monotone voice,
What?
"You just wasted all of our time. That did not need to happen."
Thank you.
But I could tell everyone heard it as if I said, "If we were stranded on an island, I would not hesitate to build a raft out of your limbs." The car ride was silent. Dinner was awkward. I never yelled or
Oh
did
my
anything
goodness.
violent, but my friends told me that they have never seen me that angry before. I emanated so much dark energy that
I
you
bet
could
you could've.
suffocate in it.
And I don't
That's
blame
why
you.
you should avoid being angry, because on the
Nah.
rare occasion that
No.
you do, it's much more effective.
I agree that if you are angry a lot, it is not as effective as when you're not that angry a lot and then something happens and then you're angry, so that it can be more effective. I completely agree with that. I do think that there are times where anger is warranted, and obviously the way I'm one of those people who believes with you can feel what you feel. It's how you express those feelings that problems can arise type of situation. So if something makes you mad, you can be mad about it, but what do you do with that anger? Are you throwing your controller through a TV, or are you talking to the person and letting them know what's up and how to fix the situation? It's all dependent on what you do with those feelings. I do feel like that chick, he was right to be angry at that chick, and that chick, I think she needed more than just a calm conversation. But I'm just a different type of person. I would have straight up, I'm like, I am leaving. I'm in the driver's seat. I'll be like, listen, I'm driving out. So she could Uber. If Uber existed, then if not, she could call a taxi and just pray that she don't get bone collected. And then we good. I'm a drive. I'm leaving. Y'all ain't gonna stop me. I'm hungry. I'm out. I'm gone. I have literally, I'm laughing, but it's true. I was super hungry, and we were at a convention. I was super hungry, and we're walking to the restaurant, and I'm just like, OMG was leading the way, so I'm, behind him, I'm walking. He's a fast walker, so you got to keep up with OMG. And I'm cool with it because I'm like, we're trying to get to the restaurant. Let's go. It's not, we don't have to linger around. And they're like, the thing about there's a populated city, so you have people like in crowds just waiting around. And I'm just like cutting through people. And I know some people might have thought I was rude, but I'm hungry. Y'all standing there. I gotta go. I gotta eat. So I'm sorry for you. You want to linger, you can linger. I'm gonna walk really fast through your crowd and get to where I need to go. But I do believe that there are times where anger is warranted and it's understandable. It's just like I said, what you do with it that matters. That chick though, that upset me. That ish upset me. I ain't gonna lie. Tiny Baby Hulk was like, but I was like, trying to keep it down. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Do you believe that it's wrong to have anger at times, or do you believe that it's what you do with the anger? Let me know. I want to see what the discussion is going to be about. And then also let me know, what do you think about the instances that him and his friend came across? Would you have been upset? How would you have handled that? If you like the video, check out the link in the description box below to support Domics. If you like this video, hug the life out of that like button. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.